Believe it or not, guys, the evolved Pekka, which got a 20% heal per kill nerf in the last set of balance changes, is still one of the best evolutions in the game, and this deck is insane in the meta, and it is actually one of the few things that actually does pretty good against the broken Goblinstein. So that's what I'm going to be playing in today's video, showing you guys this. Before we get into it, we got a quick sponsor for today's video. Thank you so much, Samsung, for being the sponsor of today's video. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 has a 7.6-inch screen, which is going to be fantastic both for gaming and watching videos, and it's going to give you a way better viewing experience than the iPhone 16. The great thing is the Z Fold 6 has no drawback to the great viewing experience. You get the large screen, and whenever you're done, it folds nicely. It's so thin, and it fits very comfortably in your pocket. The other great thing is the live translate, where you can talk to people that speak a different language than you. It also helps you organize and analyze your conversations, summarizing them, making it very convenient and easy for you. And if that wasn't enough, the camera quality is absolutely incredible. You can actually add 3D elements to the moments you capture. So what are you guys waiting for? Get yourself a Z Fold 6 in the color of choice that you guys want by clicking the link in the description below. It's time to get yourself a Z Fold and get rid of your outdated phone that you have currently and jump on board to the new and improved phone. Here we go, guys, in a match against Sight, and like I said, the evolved Pekka is still very good. A lot of people thought it was going to pretty much be dead after the massive nerf it got, but that is not the case at all. It is still, in my opinion, probably a top 3 evolution in the game. A big part of it might be because of how well it pairs with the E-Drag. As you can see, this deck has the E-Drag, and then you have the NATO. The NATO is instead of the Void. The Void is what was really good in Pekka before, but of course after the Void nerf, it is significantly worse. Void pretty much got killed after the nerf. Pekka, kind of the complete opposite, still very strong. And this guy does have the Goblinstein, so hopefully by beating this guy, if I do win, I can prove to you guys it's pretty decent against the Stein, because you actually have a lot of DPS against the monster, and the Doctor's not going to be that great against it either. Now, we do want to try to take this out if we can as quickly as possible, so it doesn't really get that much damage on the tower. He does pop the Doctor ability, though, and the Pekka, as you can see, even though she did lose a lot of health, she still has over half of the health, and when it's the evolved Pekka, she's going to be able to heal herself up against the Goblinstein as well. So he's going to go in for a delivery there. We could actually try to get a Ramrider in the opposite lane because it's not going to go for the cannon. So this could be a little annoying for him. He might still be able to stop it, but I think it's worth doing anyway. And he is going to have to spend a ton there just to deal with the Ramrider. And even after committing all of that, we still got a connection, so that was actually really solid. Let's just go guards here on top of the monster. Maybe he uses the ability. He does. He plays it early, so I'm honestly completely fine with that. And I'd say let's just go in for the Pekka on top of the Doctor here and then try to get a good counter push going. He's going to go pigs in the opposite lane. Wow, that is very aggressive. Let's actually go in for an E-Drag here. We could try to get a counter push going, maybe a tower trade. If we do end up tower trading, I feel like that would be really solid. Rage right on top of the Evo Skellies. That was really clutch. Evo Pekka coming in, and sure enough, that is going to be tower down. He thought he was going to be able to defend, but he underestimated the evolved Pekka, which a lot of people tend to do after it got nerfed. But as you can see, still very, very valuable, and we end up having a massive lead in this situation. Definitely not game over yet. In fact, he's very likely to actually take the right lane, unfortunately, just by even Earthquake cycling. Let's just go for an E-Drag here, though. We don't want to give him the tower just yet. He's likely going to use the ability early on here, though, so he's not going to be able to get the monster to the tower, which is going to mean he's forced to cycle Earthquakes, which is very good. So he's going to need to get another log down, and then we'll have a massive counter push coming in because we have the evolved Pekka, which is going to tank, and then we can rage everything up here. He is going to go for the Evo Skellies. I'm hoping we get an E-Spirit down to take them out, which we unfortunately are not going to be able to do because the chain wasn't enough, but we can go for an E-Drag here, which hopefully can get rid of these Royal Hogs, and it does pretty nicely before it ended up getting slowed down by the Ice Spirit. So I'd say let's just go in for a Ghost here on top of the Doctor, and those Evo Skellies are multiplying, so we need to get a NATO going for sure. And let's see, let's just go in for a, I guess, okay, let's see, let's just do this. We need to get a Rage going so this Pekka can hit the pigs quicker. That's going to be a lot of damage, though, so I don't know how I feel about this. Let's see. All right, I don't know. Yeah, this is not looking very good. We need to try to get a really big push going at this point. It's our only hope. Maybe like a Ramrider in the back and then a Pekka, but I feel like if we go in, then he's going to go in for the pigs, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I'm not too sure what we're going to do. Maybe we could try to get another Pekka here, and maybe we go for the king. I don't know if that's kind of our only hope at this point. Let's see. He might try to send in pigs, so I'm trying to watch out for that. Oh, he just went for delivery. I think he meant to play Royal Hog, so he kind of messed up there. Let's go for a Rage on top of the pigs here. He's going in for a log. Oh, we need to NATO those back. Come on, maybe we can get the 3 crown here. I kind of doubt it. Wait, we actually can. Wait, I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we somehow won that. I can't believe it. Here we go, guys, in our second game here against Bruno. So we got the E-Drag in our starting hand. We probably don't want to start with E-Drag. Okay, well, he's going to do that, so that makes things easier. Now we definitely want to play it, so then we can get to that evolved one as quick as possible. And then E-Spirit to help the E-Drag clean up, because obviously since it can only chain 3 things, it's not going to quite be enough against the Skeleton Barrel. So we would have taken a lot of chip damage. And he's going to have Archers, Bats. It could be a Magonite deck, and if that is the case, might end up being a decent matchup because the Evolved Pekka, even though she got nerfed, still going to be a fantastic counter overall to the Evolved Magonite. And if there is a lot more Evolved Magonite this meta, it could be another reason why the Evolved Pekka remains to be one of the strongest evolutions in the game. I'd say let's just go Pekka in the back here because I don't know if we're going to get a better timing than this because he's tiny bit down in Elixir compared to me, as you can see, because he didn't play anything right away. And he had some of his baity cards out of hand, so I knew he wouldn't be able to pressure really hard. And sure enough, he just waits and goes in for a Magonite. So I'd say let's get an E-Drag going here. It's going to help deal with these bats. And then we could actually NATO in the Archers so we can get the chain going. That's why you have the NATO in this deck to pair very nicely with the Electro Drag. And we could actually go in for a Ram Rider here because we have the E-Drag down already. We're going to be able to kill all that. And he's going to go for the Goblin Gang, which is going to get absolutely annihilated. And just like that, incredible start to this match. We can actually go ahead and pressure here with a Ghost because I don't know if he has anything good. He might have to Defensive Miner. That's likely what he's going to do. Does he get that down? No, he actually goes in for Bats instead. I thought he had a Miner and Cycle. Maybe he did not. Or maybe he just, oh, he was trying to pressure, but as a result, that's actually going to cost him because we just NATO that Miner to the King, and then boom. Already a fantastic start to this match. We've dealt a good amount of damage, and yeah, there's a lot of people running these types of Magonite decks, I notice, in this meta, so this could be looking like a second Evolved Pekka meta from the looks of things so far, and he's going to play the Evolved Magonite in the opposite lane, so I think we might as well be safe and just get a Evolved Pekka going in that lane, and we could actually go ahead and Ramrider to pressure, so this way he is going to have to deal with this a bit, or decide to, ultimately, he might decide to tower trade here. That might be what ends up happening, and unfortunately, the Evolved Magonite this is kind of quite the threat here. Let's see if we get a NATO go in. Oh my gosh, did you see the Evolved E-Drag? Bro, that's why you have the Evolved E-Drag in this deck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Bro, I can't believe that just happened. That is like, actually, that's so broken. I can't tell if the Evolved E-Drag is more broken or the Goblinstein. Like, they're just both so good. But either way, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Evo Pekka still broken. Give this deck a try. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And thanks again until next time, guys.